I don't have a voice, just so y'all know. I apologize in advance. I did a lot of screaming out there, and it's gone, so I'll do my best to get through this, so sorry.
Zach Sterniolo, NASCAR.com. When I asked you about Wayne Auton in Vegas a couple of weeks ago, you said that was your goal this year, was to get him on that championship stage. Kind of beat you to it, and he ends up handing you that trophy. That moment, as you're celebrating this pinnacle of your career, how special was that?
Beyond special. I mean, Wayne has been a staple of the sport, not even just the Xfinity Series. I mean, when I came into the Truck Series way too long ago to even want to admit, Wayne was the guy, right? And Wayne is the type of person that, you know, he has leadership skills and he rules the garage well, but he also is the same guy that you want other people to emulate. You want your kids to know Wayne because he's that guy, right? He's just a special human being, and not that we won't have great leadership moving forward, but there's a huge void that will have to be filled, and Wayne is somebody special, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Wayne has given me a lot in this sport, and I wanted nothing more than to be able to send him off and to celebrate a championship with Wayne on the stage. And you know, it hasn't really sunk in yet, but when we get to that banquet, you know, I told him, I said, I want to get you on stage, I want to embarrass you. And that's my goal. And, you know, his family was here tonight, and you know, Wayne got emotional yesterday when we did our championship 4 meeting, because he truly cares about the sport and the people that are in the sport, and that was really special to me. And so it was really, really cool to be able to send him off that way. And we've both been around here a long time. We got a lot of gray hairs together, and that was pretty special to me. It was, yeah. When he keyed up the microphone, you know, just hearing him and signing off as 42, right? You know, those are moments that you'll never get back. You know, and when he walks away, you know, I don't know if he'll come back to the racetrack, if he won't, whatever. But when he walks away from the sport, you know, I'm very proud of the fact that I was the last champion that he got to crown.
Go to David.
So it's about like lap 145, and you're circling the track by yourself, one lap down, kind of begging for a caution. Like, what's going through your head right there? Did you think there was any hope left?
No, I was ready to pull down pit road, to be honest with you, and just park the car in the pit stall and get out, because if it could go wrong this weekend, it went wrong, and the team just never gave up. And I could tell the disappointment in their voices. They went radio silent for a while, and I could just tell the disappointment in their voices. And it's a hard spot to be in as a driver, right? 6 times before me, I've come in here and I've said we did a great job and we executed the night well, and you know, we built a great race car, and I've walked out of here as 2nd, 3rd, 4th, you know, and not had an opportunity to bring a championship back to the men and women at Junior Motorsports. And this 7 team right now is just different. Jim Pullman and his leadership is amazing, and you know, these 7 guys, they I cannot begin to stress to you how out of the trenches they dig, and tonight's a great example of that. I mean, we walked out of here as champions because of them. You know, the strategy, the race calling, you know, Jim and I laugh because last year everything kind of went the way we wanted it to, and we got here, we ran 2nd, 3rd in the race, 2nd in the points. And this year, everything we've tried to do together that's been kind of bold and outlier strategy has gone against us. And tonight, that's not the case, right? It's a dumb mistake on my part, followed up by a second dumb mistake, and still to have the wherewithal to get the strategy right, to get us back in it, and to ultimately walk out of here as a champion. I mean, I really wanted to win the race, right? Riley had a really fast race car, but I also, you know, we'd already run into each other like 4 times tonight, so I knew that if I blocked turn 3, I was probably getting wrecked, and that wasn't going to suffice for the team to walk out here with a championship. So, you know, again, I cannot say enough about the team that I have behind me, and the reason why tonight is going to be special for many years to come is because one of the brand employees actually texted me this morning. He said the only way to have a you know, comeback story is to start from behind, and we've done that all weekend, we've done that all year, and this team is really special.
Come up here, Reed.
I'm trying to get my voice back. Sorry.
Reed Spencer with the NASCAR Wire. As a follow-up to that, Over the last 2 days, we've seen the full range of emotions from you, from bashing the toolbox to the elation and the emotion of winning the championship. But in that moment, 45 to go, finally, after a year of very bad luck, you get the caution you need. What were you feeling and thinking at that moment?
Christmas. It's Christmas in November. I've never fought a toolbox before. I fought a lot of things. I never fought a toolbox before. That was the first one for me. I don't know who won, to be honest with you. I think the toolbox won. But, the emotions have gone just haywire. And, my wife and my kids are that, like, steady foundation that, when I'm done with the sport, I just want my kids to look back and just realize that we never quit, even when the moments didn't look like that they were going our way. And that's what this weekend was all about, right? The weekend didn't go the way we wanted it to. Listen, if you could script a championship finale, it would not go through the way that we did it this weekend. I can assure you of that. And not only that, like junior motorsports as a whole, right? We spent last night, we fixed our car, we bit the backup car out, we're fixing the 9 car, I was out there helping them wrap the 9 car, the 8 team was working their guts out trying to change an engine. It just was like, as a company in a 10-minute span, we had like everything go the way that you wouldn't want it to go. And, I think that these moments, Dale Jr. and his elation tonight was incredible. Kelly and LW, Mike Bumgarner and the leadership of our shop, and then to have all of the other teams come out there and be out on the stage with me at some point from our shop. We have a special place, right? It really, I know that sounds crazy, but, our race team is not big by any stretch. And we pick each other up when we're down and we push each other to the absolute limits. And, I was sad that it was only one of us in the Final Four, to be honest with you. I thought at the beginning of the year we had a great shot at getting all 4 in the Final Four, and over time that kind of wanes and you end up with where we were. But the effort this week, watching those guys help us put cars together, and then last night, and it's about this race team as a company. The men and women that are at Junior Motorsports are really special, and the Hendrick Engine Shop. I mean, they've gone to work all year. We've not been where we want to be at. They've gone to work all year, and it's special. And this is going to go down for me as one of those weekends where I truly will step back and in 10, 15, 20 years, I'll look back at the race team that we have and really be proud of what we've accomplished.
This is Custom Patch Hats. But what makes us custom? Well, that actually begins with you. We're just bringing your unique vision to life. No knockoffs, no lookalikes. Your design is one of a kind. We know hats, we know design, and we know quality. The proof? It's in our production. Hand-stitched with precision and care, with brands you know and trust. A one-of-a-kind patch deserves a one-of-a-kind treatment, all the way to your doorstep. It's how we keep it custom.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos. And if you like us, make sure to hit that subscribe button.